Alright guys, what's up? It's me again. Today I want to pretty much show you guys what I believe is a good burnout. Like, I'm not going to say the best because Lord knows I got a ton of different things that I can improve on and everything, but I know for a fact that I'm going to show you, we're going to just skip through two of my skids that I've done in actual competition. They are amazing. One actually got me 4th out of like 50 or so cars, and it was a pretty big stage, pretty stacked competition, and I did amazing at it. So I'm actually happy about that one. This other one is just, it gets me hyped. I'm gonna just walk you guys through everything that I did and just show you guys just different things in it that actually makes a really good skid, or as we call up here in America, a good burnout. So stick with me, let's get to it, you guys. All right, so this first video, this is pretty much from the Carolina Dragway. It was a Burnouts for Kids event, and dude, I got invited out to this thing. Wonderful show, wonderful promotion. Everything was tip top, just like the promoter said, and I had an absolute blast. I drove like 400 miles to this thing, and I'm actually happy I did. I brought my whole family, my camera crew, everything. We all went out, we had a blast. I think I placed 4th in this one too, out of like 30 or so cars. There's only so much I can tell you right now. There's only so much, if you look it up, there's only so much I could do against a blower car. I'm a stock LS, and there's only so much that I could do up against those, but I still had a blast. And Nate, if you're watching this, thank you for putting on a great show. I will definitely be back to any show you put on, any burnout competition, even any racing that you put on that I can fit into, I'll be there. So thank you for that, but let's get into this, you guys. Alright, so let me start you guys off. So right here in my head, I had just walked this track, and we all drew our numbers from a bag on how each one of us was actually going to go out and do our run. So I ended up drawing number 3. I was hoping for like 10, 15 or somewhere towards the end, but I ended up getting number 3, and I was the 3rd one to go out. But I had just walked this track, and honestly, it's a prep drag script that they just scraped a little bit. They tried their best to scrape it all off, but it was still prepped up. And as we were walking, dude, it was so sticky and everything, and we legit were all thinking that we're about to blow diffs, axles, trans, drive shafts, everything was just gonna rip apart because it was still like super gripped up. But little did we know we were in for a treat. So here we go. Let's get into this.
He'll in the gate. He'll in the horn.
Stop it, you guys. Oh my god, like every time I watch this, dude, I get fired up because like right off the start, my tip in, I threw it right back precisely into the judge's face, right up there at that judge's stand. I had it in my mind that I was going to go out, whip it, and I wanted the back end to land right there in front of the judges, and I was going to hit the gas and just let it. Oh my god, it gets me fired. It makes me want to go get in 240 right now and do a run, man. Let's keep going though. So right here, you guys, this is actually something, even though I'm still hyped right now, this is actually something that will hurt you in an actual competition. I usually run in fourth gear. The car just loves that. That's where I can get up on a limiter, just walk it around, actually fully control it, and just have the back tires just doing what they're doing. But since everything, like I was saying in the beginning, after we walked it and everything was so gripped up, I wanted to go third because I knew I'd have a little bit more torque. Everything would be geared up higher and I'd be able to easily spin that over. But as you can see, as I was out there, I realized that, hey, this is not as gripped up as I thought. And there's a lot of slick sections and I wasn't producing enough tire smoke. So right there in my head, I made the decision to go ahead and pull myself into fourth to get higher up in RPMs, more wheel speed, and ultimately produce more tire smoke. So I did that, but in actual competition, that little loss of pay, even though it was like for a split second, that little stop seems to the judges as like a hiccup of, hey, he just had to switch something. He wasn't going good. He wasn't comfortable. He had to switch it up. But I was actually going higher to go even harder. But still, that's going to hurt you. But since it was looser than what I expected, I kicked another gear. Oh man, let's go, dude. More wheel speed. I was ready. I was out there to show out, man. But let's keep going. So right here, I did one of my signatures, man. And again, it gets me just so hyped up, man. But one of my signatures that I do is I'll pull off the wheel, dude. Like, I've been doing this for some time, so I am skilled in what I do. Not super skilled, but I am comfortable with what I'm doing. And I know that I can control the car without the steering wheel being on. I pull off the wheel and I hold it up, and as you can see, dude, look at the judges in the background. You can see them get hyped as soon as I pulled the wheel up and was still controlling it, just one hand, turning the hub and everything. Dude, man, oh my God, you guys got to get a Burnout car, dude. It gets you so hyped, man. Dude, I was out there, once I clicked that gear and I had full control and everything was super just slick, dude, I pulled that wheel off and time to show some control and show what I came out to do. And dude, it got the judges hyped. Look at them, just try to pay attention to the judges in the background and see what you see. So as you guys can see right now, another thing you want to do in competition when you're doing this as a sport, crowd engagement. Look at this, dude. After I just realized that I got the judges, I'm on doing everything like that, I realized that I haven't paid much attention to the actual crowd that came to see. Not just everything I was being judged on. I'm there to put on a show. There's tons of kids out there. There's people who's never really seen full burnouts and skids like this. They just seen standstill stuff. But I'm there to put on a show. And that's what I came to do. And as you can see, that's when I started reaching out, pointing to the crowd, getting them hyped up. Dude, it gets me hyped up. Like, just feeding off their energy. I'm feeding off their energy. They're giving me energy back. And we're just feeding off each other. And that crap gets you going. So let's keep going, man. Whoa, wait a minute, you guys. seeing this? I'm glad I actually went back over this. This isn't my first time watching the video, but this is my first time actually stopping and looking play by play. But holy crap, look at, dude, that's my header glowing right there. Like, I never really noticed. I thought that was one of the lights before from the little Christmas lights because I had those wrapped all around. But I never really noticed that, dude. That's the header on the it's hot. Boy, that thing is producing some heat, man. Oh my goodness. Well, I want to see how hot that thing's getting. Let's keep going. This part right here, let's go, dude. I am so freaking hyped right now, like legit, dude. After I just did all of that, I'm up there. Like, my level of hype is reaching new levels right now. I'm engaged with the crowd. I'm telling them get up. I'm seeing them say let's go. They're freaking out, dude. I'm just feeling it. Let's keep going. Dude, honestly, right here, like, so many people say that being on the limiter for that long is bad, hurts your motor and everything. They're right. They are 100% right, but my God, I absolutely love limiter bashing, dude. I've seen it so far back and so many different Summer Nats videos from down in Australia, and it actually decreases your points down there. Like, being on the limiter, they don't want you to do that. But the amateur stuff, when they actually sit on a limiter, dude, I love it, man. It just gets me going. It gets your heart beating, dude. It makes you just, once your heartbeat just gets in sync with that rhythm of the limiter, oh my God, you feel just LS swapped your heart, but at that point. Let's keep going, you guys. I'm hyped right now, dude. Alright, so you guys, so usually when you're actually in a really good competition, you want to pop both tires. But since we're on an actual drag script, this wasn't a dedicated burnout pad or nothing like that, and they still run cars up and down this thing like every weekend, I'm pretty sure, we were only allowed to pop one. And once, it's like literally per the rules, as soon as we pop that one, stop. They don't want you to keep going or anything like that. You damage the surface, end up needing repairs, and possibly cause a crash or something else, or hurt somebody else's drag car that's trying to run down the track. So I understood that, and as per the rules, I stopped my run. So yeah, let's finish this out.
Hey.
Alright, so you guys, at this point, I had no idea that I actually had to lead. I was just literally that hyped once I got out and got my run done, and it just felt so good. So I had no idea until I got back down and actually talked to my brothers that I actually had to lead. Like, that blew me away. I was like, I felt like Thanos with freaking all the Infinity Stones, dude. I felt like I had it in the bag with that run. Like, that's 100% top 2 all the runs I've ever done in my life. And that had me going. But yeah, look at these. Listen to my family as they get excited that I'm still pulling off the track. As they get excited that I just became the new leader.
Oh, we got a 10.
Your new leader, my God, those words just replay. So every time I hear them, they get me so hyped and get me ready to just go out and do another run, any and everywhere, dude. Like, that feeling is unmatched, 100%, dude. Something you built and have been battled back and forth with, installing, putting stuff on, breaking it, putting new stuff in, blowing it up, and just to have that feeling of knowing that you actually finished it and you accomplished it and it's out doing what you intended it to do and it's running great. That feeling just, it gets you going, man. But that's the end of this one.